A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Falcons ready to go to work here on offense. And at the helm in his second season, Charles, it's Desmond Ridder.
The Falcons got their feet wet with Ridder during a 4-game audition last season, and he did end their year with a pair of wins. Optimism reigns that he is their quarterback of their future.
Here we go. Set.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 19 carries for an even 100 yards.
A great week last week and a game that we will all look back on and say was one of his best of the season. We're not seeing games above 100 yards as much as we used to, so seeing one always leaves you excited, especially to see how you can build on it the following week.
Drake London, his intended target, and that'll make it third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. You look at this defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 30. Ridder cannot escape, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On fourth down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Deep to return is Cavante Turpin. Let's take it inside his own 40. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And they will take over first and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. We'll try to duplicate that here in this one. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now Richardson back to throw it. Flushed out right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 of the 36. Play action. Now Richardson. Flush to his right. He opted to go with a scramble. Gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Richardson on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Off play action. Richardson looking for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons 17. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. And that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. 3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well to get to 3rd and manageable and make them able to pick up those first downs. Now here we are, 1st and goal. They've got to like what they're doing on this drive.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They go play action with Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Shamrocks are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt... Field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Check pink. Blue check.
First down. Here's Ritter. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The target there, Mac Hollins. And now it's second down. But you look at this defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
Got London on a sling. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more on that one and another first down. Here's Ritter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Ritter now. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wild card spots with 2 weeks to go. But, you know, there are others, Charles, kind of nipping at their heels a bit.
And, Brandon, it's always worth keeping in mind, and I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So, in theory, more teams alive for a postseason berth later in the year.
Richardson to throw off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win.
And now off to the races down the right side. And touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Shamrocks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Line, black one, check pink.
Ritter with another throw on second down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This now a 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Ritter. That is caught and out across midfield down to the 45. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. He's got Hamler on the out route. Calling a gain of a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Downs going in motion right. From his own end zone, it's Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to cover or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Steps away to his left. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job 1 paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
On the double.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
3-3.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Mac Hollins from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are back within a score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Let's go. Get in there. Come on, let's go. Let's dominate this. Go.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And good vision there as it's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Richardson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On third down, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On first down, Richardson. Flushed out right. He finds Taylor. Complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Richardson yet again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Alec Pierce, a 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
On the set.
Back to throw, Ritter. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch, yellow.
On the counter, this is Robinson. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready, go. Set.
Go and play action. Ritter. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Here we go.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Ritter going to change up the look. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Yellow, line, black swap, check pink, blue check.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Ready, ready.
Bootlegging out here. Ritter. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-17. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he returns this to the 22. Dublin's offense now set to take over. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps.
There he goes, left side. Jonathan Taylor, and all the way in for the touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind, because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone jumped in the huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people can get self-satisfied. The greats do not. We'll find out what he's made of.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Okay, right.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Ritter. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Ritter on 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Koo knocks this one through the post. That'll make this an 8-point game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was called for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off? Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Flush to his right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Off play action. Richardson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz. 53 yards. And the Shamrocks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point. up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Falcons 20.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
Here we go.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Hut.
On play action, here's Ritter. This pass caught by Hamler. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Ritter. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's got his man, London, right side. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set, hut. Ready.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Koo knocks this one through the post. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it's sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Nice pickup. 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. Here's Richardson to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And quickly, they get to the line. Second down. Here's Richardson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Third and long for Richardson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Now it's Crowder. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Ready.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Black swap. Check pink.
Ritter to throw it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here's Bradley Pena now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 129 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's got it down to the 28.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Play action. Now Richardson rolling to his right. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Downs going in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Josh Downs from 8 yards out. And the Shamrocks are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Falcons 23. I got you, baby.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So out come the Falcons now.
Here we go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Dublin's offense now set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now it's Richardson. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Shamrocks are able to widen their advantage.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. Ritter now. Short throw caught by Pitts. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Dayo Odengbo able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And taken right on the 30. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid. And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give him a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
A gain of 3, second down. Richardson now on second down. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies have tried to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. On the move past the 40. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. A give for Taylor running right side. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Come on, set.
Richardson off the play fake. On the move to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Falcons 23. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Down.
Here's Algier again on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw, Ritter. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
On the ball.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ritter from the gun. Short throw to Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. But this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Yellow, line, black swap, check pink.
Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Blue, check white, Smith red, opposite, green, set, cut. Ritter
off the play fake. This is Hamler on the crossing route. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Holding, offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Go! Hey, smash Broncos!
Richardson. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Shamrocks are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here now come the Falcons. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. And a Tommy Adebawore in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Meanwhile, Ritter's throw there complete to Hamler. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ritter back to throw. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That complete to Downs. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Check mash. Ready?
Richardson to throw off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down.
And he will have a touchdown. Josh Downs, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Shamrocks continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Ritter's throw complete to Hollins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
On 1st down, Richardson. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Going for it on fourth, Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Ready.
To the air again, it's Ritter. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, Ritter. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Dublin, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they fall under 500 now as they drop to 7-8. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.